You think you know why you sleep. You're tired, you close your eyes, your brain switches off and recharges like a phone. That is adorably wrong. In the next 7 minutes, I'm going to give you 10 things happening inside your body every single night that nobody bothered to tell you, and by fact number 1, you'll never look at a late night the same way again. Let's get into it. Number 10. Your sleeping position is quietly affecting your Alzheimer's risk. Researchers found that sleeping on your side, compared to your back or stomach, allows your brain's waste clearance system to drain more efficiently. The fluid moves better, more toxic proteins get flushed. The specific proteins it's clearing? Amyloid beta and tau, the exact proteins that accumulate in Alzheimer's disease. It is interesting that the lateral sleep position is already the most popular in humans and most animals, even in the wild, and it appears we evolved this preference specifically to clean our own brains more efficiently. Your body already figured this out. You're just now finding out that your body already figured this out. Number 9. Caffeine doesn't make you less tired, it hides your tiredness and charges you interest. Every hour you stay awake, your brain produces a chemical called adenosine, a byproduct of your neurons burning energy. The more it builds up, the sleepier you get. Caffeine doesn't remove adenosine, it blocks the receptors that detect it. So while you feel alert, the adenosine is still accumulating behind the blockade. When the caffeine wears off, it all floods in at once. That's not tiredness, that's a bill, with interest. For every hour you felt fine. You're not beating the system, you're borrowing against it. Number 8. Sleep deprivation makes your hands and feet work against each other. In well-rested people, the temperature of hands and feet fluctuates in sync. When one warms up, so does the other. Sleep deprivation breaks this coordination. When your feet warm up, your hands actually cool down, and vice versa. This uncoupling had never been observed before the study that found it. Your cardiovascular system starts sending mismatched signals when you've underslept. Your own limbs running opposite programs at the same time. Researchers suggested this could eventually be used as a measurable marker for how much sleep debt you're carrying. Your hands and feet are disagreeing about your life choices in real time. Number 7. Warm feet help you fall asleep faster, and your body does this automatically. Before sleep, your body deliberately redistributes heat outward. Your hands and feet warm up, your core temperature drops by about 1 degree Celsius. The total thermal shift can be about as much as 4 degrees before you actually fall asleep. This is why a warm bath before bed works. Warming the skin accelerates the outward heat transfer, which speeds up core cooling, which triggers sleep faster. Your body has a highly engineered thermal shutdown sequence. You've been accidentally triggering it with bubble baths. Number 6. You've been falling asleep for seconds at a time today, and you had no idea. Microsleep episodes last anywhere from the fraction of a second to about 30 seconds. They happen without warning. Your brain partially shuts off, even if your eyes are open and you appear completely awake. You might think you're zoning out or daydreaming. You're not. Parts of your brain are actually offline. The moment passes, you come back, you don't remember the gap. A 3-second microsleep at 60 miles per hour covers a full football field of road with nobody conscious at the wheel. So how do you feel about that work commute now? Number 5. One bad night of sleep immediately reduces your brain's ability to clear Alzheimer's proteins. Not after years of bad sleep, not after months. One night. Human studies confirm that even a single night of sleep loss leads to less efficient clearance of amyloid beta and tau. These are the proteins that clump into the plaques found in Alzheimer's disease. The waste that wasn't cleared because of poor sleep, it's still there in the morning. You just didn't wake up tired. You woke up with a slightly dirtier brain than yesterday. Don't worry, we'll just patch it up with coffee. Number 4. Your brain has been chemically building a case against you since the moment you woke up. Adenosine, the sleepiness chemical, roughly doubles in concentration after 12 to 16 hours of being awake. It builds steadily from the first second you open your eyes. Every thought, every task, every meeting is your brain burning energy and producing more of it. Your brain isn't waiting until bedtime to decide you need sleep. It's been counting since this morning, building a case, accumulating evidence, and at some point tonight it will stop asking politely. The adenosine system doesn't negotiate. It just wins eventually. Number 3. There is a scientifically optimal way to take a coffee nap, and almost nobody does it right. Drink a coffee, then immediately take a 20-minute nap. Here's the timing. Caffeine takes 20 to 30 minutes to cross the blood-brain barrier and start blocking adenosine receptors. If you nap for exactly 20 minutes, your brain clears adenosine from the receptors during the nap, just as the caffeine arrives to block those same now emptied receptors. The result? Alertness greater than either coffee or the nap would produce alone. It's been confirmed in actual driving simulator studies. The constraint? Exceeding 25 minutes and you enter deep sleep. You wake up groggy, confused, and slightly worse than before. So coffee naps are a thing, and you should probably test it out. Number 2. Your brain physically expands the gaps between its cells while you sleep to wash itself. During deep sleep, the space between your brain cells expands by about 60%. This allows cerebrospinal fluid to surge through and flush out the toxic waste your neurons produced all day. During waking hours, those gaps are too tight for efficient clearance, so the waste builds up all day and the cleaning crew only gets access at night. This system, called the glymphatic system, was discovered in 2012. However, it was only confirmed working in living humans in October of 2024. For the entire history of medicine, nobody knew this was happening. Every doctor who ever told you sleep was just rest was missing the point entirely. Your brain doesn't rest at night, it pressure washes itself. And number 1, bad sleep creates the proteins that cause bad sleep. It's a trap with no exit unless you fix it. Here's one that should genuinely concern you. Reduced deep sleep leads to incomplete glymphatic clearance. Toxic proteins accumulate. Those specific proteins, amyloid beta and tau, have now been shown to directly interfere with deep sleep quality. Poor sleep creates more of the problem. More of the problem creates worse sleep. It compounds. This bidirectional loop is now one of the leading theories in Alzheimer's research, and it doesn't require genetic predisposition or old age to start. It just requires enough consecutive nights of not sleeping properly. The trap isn't dramatic, it's quiet. And like most problems, this one gets harder to fix the longer you leave it. So, there's 10 facts with one conclusion. Your brain is not resting at night. It's cleaning, resetting, filing, flushing, and running maintenance that it physically cannot do while you're awake. Every hour you steal from sleep, you're not just borrowing from tomorrow. You are borrowing from a much longer timeline. So, put your phone down, go to bed, or seriously, try one of those coffee naps. This is What the Flip Side, and we have many more stories coming up. If you haven't already, drop us a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.